We want to get to our expert, our doctor. Let's answer some of your questions about the coronavirus pandemic. Joining us tonight, Dr. Marty Makary. He's a Johns Hopkins health policy expert, Fox News contributor. Doctor, thanks. We haven't done this all week. The briefing has kind of preempted us, so we thought we'd get at least one round of questions in from viewers. First of all, though, I want to ask you about the new guidelines, the CDC guidelines about wearing a mask or cover, I should say, a scarf or something. It is a change. And it is a recommendation.
We are seeing a lot of recommendations to change our routines. And let's remember, there is still a strong recommendation if you have symptoms to wear a mask or at least protect yourself from others. This is for that gray zone, people without symptoms. And it is a recommendation, but it's certainly in the priority list below that of getting these masks to healthcare workers and those with symptoms.
Okay, we get questions from all over the place, Doc, as you can imagine. This is Roger. He's overseas. Take a listen.
We are experiencing lots of new cases here and in Thailand on a daily basis. The temperature is over 90 degrees. We keep hearing that maybe summer will knock this virus down, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. We're on 100% lockdown. So what's the best estimate of heat versus COVID?
That's a question I get a lot. Obviously, Miami is seeing a lot of cases. Doctor, what about the heat question?
Yeah, we have been hoping that this virus demonstrates some heat sensitivity. But from many experiments, the ideal temperature for this virus outside of the body is 55 to 80 degrees. Now, we've been watching this virus spread in Buenos Aires early on in the pandemic, and where it's been in the 80s, and it's been spreading with the same pattern of growth. So I don't think we're going to see the heat sensitivity we've been hoping for.
Okay, here's a question from David.
I've always heard that currency, dollars, $10 bills, $100 bills, that they carry a lot of germs. Is that worse now that we have the COVID-19? Does the COVID-19 virus adhere to coins and currency? That's the question. Thanks.
Doc?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm concerned about our nation's cashiers and those that exchange a lot of money. Think about it when people say, oh, I'm going to avoid a plane and drive instead. Those gas stations are places where cash and credit cards can carry the virus, especially if there's any moisture on that currency or on the card.
Scott, with a home exemption question, is there a strategy to identify those who've recovered from the virus? Will they be exempted from stay-at-home orders, encouraged to donate plasma, be able to get back to work? I guess, you know, where are we on those who have recovered and knowing about them?
Yeah, Brett, those people may be the heroes in our path to get back to work. Those who have recovered have valuable plasma that can be used now in some of the early indicators to help people with the infection. Also, that may be the path to figure out who's safe to get back in the workplace. And in the American Enterprise Institute plan, we actually see there a plan for broad antibody testing to figure out who's immune and can start leading the way. We know that younger healthy people are the people that we need in those essential services right now.
There has to be a balance here somewhere. We'll find it along the way, and be careful as well. Dr. Makary, we really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
When we come back, yes, notable quotables. It's Friday.